Who? Three-pointer for Kansas, 75-72, 11.9 to go. Oh my gosh. Cal's having to squeeze by on $11 million a year. I worry about the boy. I wonder how he's going to be able to, afford gas in his car. My gosh.
He's slumming it. $11 million to live in Arkansas, to live in Fayetteville. He's slumming it.
And the price of eggs has gone up everywhere, including Arkansas. So by gosh, it's going to take every penny of that $11 million to get just to squeeze by, Ben.
Of course, Calipari. Listen, I have a ton of respect for Calipari, but if I had to guess who Calipari roots for in the NFL, I would say it's the Dallas Cowboys. That's who I think he roots for.
Well, there's probably a good reason. If you're trying to keep Jerry Jones happy and among the billionaires, you realize, think about the billionaires Arkansas's got. They've got all the Walton billionaires, which is, I think, last count, there are like 12 of them in that family who have a net worth of at least $1 billion. They got the Tysons, and last time I checked, there's 5 of them that are worth at least $1 billion. That's 17. You got Warren Stevens, the largest investment bank that's not on Wall Street in America. You got J.B. Hunt. You see his trucks going everywhere in the world out there. You got the Reynolds folks of the Reynolds Aluminum Reynoldses. And life is just tough. I don't know, my gosh. They really, you think about it, that they really, time out here. Arkansas, 12 seconds left. They reset the clock at 12 seconds. They got to get the ball in bounds. But, I'm pulling for Cal. They're both friends of mine. I'm pulling for Cal because it's the SEC. And after Georgia got bushwhacked today by Gonzaga, just absolutely, of course, I can't complain if it's Georgia getting bushwhacked. After all, Georgia is Georgia, and there is one reason and one reason only to pull for Georgia, and that is if Georgia winning helps the Gators get a championship.
Missouri's getting beat by Drake now, 39-28. Yale is 10 behind Texas A&M as we speak. We're joined by Lauren Meadows. Let me tell you real quick a short version. Titan MRI and imaging. They acquired Highfield MRI. Joe Coloria started Highfield in 1997. Now he's back. Titan MRI imaging now has 3 locations to serve you. Two of them in Gainesville. You also can get the extra large cage when you go there to get your MRI. You also can get extra special care in terms of a appointment for you to have it at nighttime. They offer the same great customer service and accept insurance, and through their convenient self-pay program, you can make your way through that as well. Titan MRI Imaging, thank you for your sponsorship. Now, Lauren Meadows, she's reporting in for the women's game. What was there with Lauren? Women's tournament. What's going on, Lauren?
Yeah, how you doing? This was the WBIT. Obviously, used to be the women's NIT. Now it's the WBIT. Florida got the win over Northern Iowa, 83-71. And senior Gerard Warren had a career high, I think 29. So the Gators, UNI was a scrappy team, a lot like their men's team, in the tournament, just a scrappy team. But the Gators were able to get the win, and now they'll play either the winner of Hawaii and UNLV. Either here, if Hawaii wins, they'll play here in the O-Dome on Sunday. If UNLV wins, they'll make the trip out to Las Vegas to play UNLV on Sunday.
Good for Kelly Ray. She can get the end of the season on a good note for her.
Oh, yeah.
Needs this win really bad. So, all right. So, what's the score going? It just occurred to me if you took Noah out there and took the Ark out there, you'd have Kansas versus Kansas. Get it?
Yeah,
Waka, waka, waka.
They're gonna. I think Kansas has just reached a new low in terms of their program, and this is not as big a win as normally would be. With Arkansas, it's as you point out, Franz, a nice win for Cal. He's trying to justify all that money he's been making, and we'll see what happens. We go watch the last couple of seconds, and we go. Meanwhile, scores. A&M leading Yale 69-59. Drake putting a drubbing on Mizzou.
Wow.
Yeah.
SEC struggling a little bit, huh?
Not really. I mean, you know.
Somebody told me to take McNeese State. I'm upset about that, Franz. I can't listen to it.
I told you.
Somebody told me.
And we're here in Raleigh, and everybody here in Raleigh is watch that game is going, that's our guy, you know. And Will Wade will be the next coach at North Carolina State. This is fun. I gotta tell you something real quick, guys. We're in the media room at the Lenovo Center, and they got a picture of David Thompson ripping down a rebound in front of Lenny Elmore. Mark Moeller is over in the corner. John Lucas is flat-footed. Of course, John was flat-footed even when he was jumping at his best. He had a vertical of about 1/18 of an inch. But I'm looking there on the press row there. There I am. I am immortalized forever on the press in the media room at North Carolina State's Lenovo Center.
You can't beat that. That's the only thing better than that is you'd have been under the basket when old boy got the dunk with Alvano.
Well, I got to tell you, I got a full beard at the time, so. And the hair, let's just say the golden locks were a lot longer than they are now. But it's really interesting because today the coach at Norfolk State, and I got to give him credit for this, he says, I'm tired of being called the underdog. Well, you're 28 and a half. 28 and a half, you know, okay. I mean, that kind of adds up. You know, and so here we have the battle of the underdogs tomorrow. You know, we could call this the Underdog Bowl since Carter Finley Stadium is right across the street from where we are. But you got Todd Golden, who has spent the year trying to convince us that the Florida Gators are underdogs. And all because he doesn't have a single five-star recruit. Well, Coach Jones can relate to that. Norfolk State hadn't sniffed a five-star recruit. Well, they got one now for the head coach for football. Michael Vick's a five-star recruit. I mean, I give him credit for that. But
I coached my first high school game at Carter Finley Stadium against Fayetteville Bird.
And guess who his first recruit is at quarterback? That would be Donovan McNabb Jr. That's who's going to be his quarterback.
Wow. I'll score Arkansas 79, Kansas 72, or for the SEC.
yeah.
Wow.
Now here's a